Listen, on the dot, mate. I was ready to rumble, bro. How you doing, mate?
How are you? Look at them sexy teeth. Look at them teeth.
Ready to go, mate?
I want to get it done. You fucking look lovely. You do something. How you been?
Yeah, no, good, mate. Good, man.
Been well,
Good.
yeah?
I'm fucking bored, mate. Bored.
But
Look,
you're still training, aren't you?
I'm doing a bit of training, but I've started doing, juice cleanses.
Whee.
Do you know what I mean? Just trying to think of things to do. Do you know what I mean? How you been, though, mate? You been alright?
Yeah, all right, mate. All right. You still training, though? Because you got your boxing and that, ain't you? You still training?
Well, mate, yes. Yeah, so, funnily enough, right, I proper find it hard to motivate myself to train. Like, honestly, I'm terrible for it. Like, I make all these plans before I go to bed. Yeah, I want to get up at 6. Why? What do I need to get up at 6 for? Get up at 6 and do that, right? Alarm goes off here, and I go, it don't really matter, actually. I'll train at 8. Then by the time it comes 8 o'clock, I can't be fucked at that point. and then, like, yeah, I don't bother. So I've just joined this like Zoom call group thing, and there's a few good fighters on there. So like they all literally drag you out of bed. Come on, mate, like, and then it's a bit of banter if you don't turn up. But I need that because otherwise,
you need a bit of pressure.
I'll say to someone, yeah, I've done 4 miles earlier. I didn't. Do you know what I mean? I go, yeah, mate, I was up the road, mate. Yeah,
I was doing it. Yeah.
I go, fuck, now I can't talk. I've been running.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest.
Yeah, I thought they probably heard it now.
No, so what is everyone? I'm Robert Hisee, the UK's #1 unconscious mind therapist, and we're doing lives with different celebrities. We've got a lovely Jack on today. We just talk about the unconscious process to things. So we sort of see, how people help people move forward, stay focused, because we can easily get depressed. We can easily spend this time thinking of the past or how bad the future is going to be, or we need to be focusing on creating goals, creating new visions and stuff. But so over the last week and that, or 6 weeks or 4 weeks, whatever it is, now I've lost track of time. What have you
keep forgetting the day. I honestly keep forgetting the day.
It is. It's a weird time, ain't it, Jack? It's a weird time.
But mate, it's proper, mate. It's giving me anxiety, mate. Right? Because I keep thinking, like, it's like, if I'm walking the dogs or having a chat to like a neighbour from across the road, people like look at you like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm walking the dogs, and then as people like are coming past you, like, it's this big wide berth. It's really weird. I feel uneasy.
It's like that, what's that film, The Purge?
Yeah, it's like that. And then, like, I was standing in the queue to go into Sainsbury's, standing there, and it's just like everyone's like that on edge, looking around, like. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a weird time. I can't see how now everyone's going to all suddenly go back to normal, mate.
Well, I think the masks. They reckon there's going to be a booming anxiety after this when people go back, because what it is, it takes 4 weeks for your brain to create habit and routine. So, it's like anything you do. You start running, you hate it. 4 weeks later, you're having the time of your life, and it's the same as this. At first, everyone's getting quarantined. They're all worried about what's going to happen. Yeah. No one likes it. Now we're getting used to it. A lot of people's brains will get used to that pattern of getting up when they want,
and probably
doing what they want. And then when they go outside, they're getting scared. So when it goes back to normal slowly, there's going to be a lot of people, I think, that are going to, their brains would have got so engraved in the pattern of what they're doing that they're going to start getting anxiety to go back to normal. So,
mate, honestly, I think the exact same thing, because, like, I'm just having like random chats with people, yeah. Some people, like, when I spoke to them a few weeks before, this is all bollocks, and then they go, do you know, I don't mind it now. It's like, it's something and you're right, because our people are starting to go, like, I didn't think of that. But even my mate, he said the same thing. He said, no, it's what it is, mum. I don't mind it now. Get up. But he's good at creating a routine. I ain't. That's probably what it is. He's now, yeah. And then all of a sudden, he's got to go and go
myself through it. It's just to get up. I've been out for a run through the woods this morning, only a couple of miles, but I just find I've got to do it each day. And I go for a little walk. You know what I mean? I have to do it because otherwise I go mental. Like, I have to have some sort of. I don't normally like structure, but through this, you got to, because fuck all you can do about the future. You're stuck. I mean, how much you cry about it, how much you want it to happen, you got to go through the motions. So
yeah,
it's just get cracking on with it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, mate, it'll get a point though during, and then I'll sort of think, what's the time? 12 o'clock. Is it time for a beer yet? And that ain't no good for me either.
No, everyone's on the booze, isn't they?
And then you sort of go, hey, man, I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. Then that's the point. Then you don't do nothing tomorrow. Then the next day, you're a day behind, and it's like, fuck.
What's going on? So what's about the boxing? Because I know you've got a couple of professional fights lined up and that, haven't you?
So
this has been put on hold, obviously.
Yeah. So obviously, my pro debut was going to be early summer. But obviously, mate, like, it's not going to happen. And really, I've been speaking to a few people in the industry, my trainer and like motor and stuff. Realistically, it's going to be at the end of the year. Because if you think, I thought about it, if you think So yeah, I was meant to be fighting. Just say like June, July, or whenever. You need, and they say they open up the gyms again in August. I still need 10, or they could get a show in August. I still need at least 10 to 12 weeks in the gym before I fight anyway. So even if they did open up a gym, or they could get a date in August, it doesn't matter. I still need that a few months before.
Yeah,
it's all well and good, you know, doing your runs and
it's not the same though.
It ain't the same, mate. You've got to be in a gym with sparring and
twice a day, yeah.
Yeah, so,
I mean, you've got to be sharp on the videos. I see you. You're looking sharp on some of the videos.
You know, I still got it in, man.
You was a good amateur, weren't you? You had a lot
I was good amateur. Yeah, I was like 26, 118. I was a good amateur, man.
Good.
But like it's just again, it was just getting older. But it's mad with that. It's mad. Like, when I went, yeah, mate, of course it did. I remember it, mate. I had my first. It was my first senior fight. Yeah, it was like what was I? So I was 17 was when you could fight senior. And literally afterwards, my mate said, do you want to come out to me? I started drinking and that. And I didn't really drink, I was always training. And I thought, this is brilliant. And then I didn't go to the gym next week. And I gradually started going once a week, twice a week. And all of a sudden I thought, right, wee. I was like, you know what I mean? And you do. But as you get older, I do wish I wish I had stayed doing it. But you never forget how to do it. It's just fitness. But the only person you can't relearn the skill. You was good as what you was, but I need to just get
sharp
and fit and
reaction speed and all that.
Yeah,
looking forward to it though. What's made you do it? Just something inside you, just wanting to.
Yeah, just do you know what? Like, if I'm being honest, a lot of it, mate. I just thought I needed some, because before doing this job where you do TV and stuff like that, it's very sporadic. Do you know what I mean? So you might not do nothing for a week, or you do this, or you do that. You do different things to what you would normally do. I always had a routine. I had to be put into a routine, because I would go after rows and that, and it was just, I thought, I need something. I'm not going to sit and rely. I don't want to go to the gym and lift weights. I get bored. I need to be training towards something, and like there's an end goal. So I know.
And we were talking about this before, about visualizations. As I said to everyone, I'm an unconscious mind therapist, so a lot of my clients, you know, the way I work is different than psychotherapists. They can focus on about your fucking problem and where it comes from. I'm on about focus on the cure and being great, you know. And everything gets made twice, you know. First inside the mind as a thought, then it gets created outside here as a thing or an object, So, you know, I've had a lot of people on over the last few weeks, like Conor Ben, visionary. He's a good boxer, cut up and coming. I've got Johnny Garton coming on soon. Do you know what I mean? But anyone with like Wayne Lineker, about how he created the millions and then the money and the businesses. Dapper Laughs, I've had him on talk about visualising how he lays in bed in the morning, he wakes up, his ideas, and he visualises the old sketches. He visualises like the wigs, the haircuts before he even puts them into practice. So yeah, visualise. This is what I keep trying to throughout this time. People got so much fucking times on their hands. It's easy to daydream now. Do you know what I mean? It's all it is, fucking daydream. You're born to do it. People have got to start putting themselves on, you know, the future, what they're gonna achieve, what they want. Instead of keep focusing about this fucking illness and what you don't want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I suppose, the more you focus on like, this is shit time, this is crap, this is this and that.
Yeah, you're gonna start accessing that emotion, bro. So what you got?
So I keep hearing this word as well. Look, propaganda. Everyone keeps saying all this stuff's about this propaganda.
Propaganda means
like all the virus thing, but I think.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what
it ain't fucking propaganda. Ain't fucking propaganda, mate. I mean, at least it is a strain of the flu, but it can take people out. My uncle died of it, so I thought when it first came out, I thought fucking load of bollocks. And it's true. It is true that a lot of like me and you, we're probably.
But I think a lot of that as well, though, is because if you don't know, if you're not told by someone, something like, do you know what I mean? You're never going to know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to be like someone got to say, no, this is it. Because if we've never had to deal with anything like this in our life, and I'm fucking bored. I keep talking about it, but you know, like the subject always comes up. It's such a weird time. Like, we'll be talking about this in like 50 years.
Yeah, right? definitely. And it ain't going to be all bad. Like parents are with their kids. The kids are going to remember this great time where they had to stay at home with their families. Do you know what I mean? Like I remember the hurricane in 1987 when I was a kid, about 10 years old. It was a hurricane. All the school roofs flew off, trees went over. I loved that time because I remember getting fucking extra 2 weeks or 3 weeks off school. And we was out playing with all my pals, you know what I mean? So I think there is a lot of good to it. Families are getting a lot of time with their
kids and
their mums and dads. Kids are going to get great memories. We've got time to evaluate our lives and sit back and think, fuck, am I happy in my job? You know, because a lot of people go to work, bro, and they hate their job, but they're scared of getting the fucking sack. They hate their job, but they're scared of getting a sack. I mean, what a way to live. And there's a lot of people like that.
Wouldn't bother.
Isn't it? There's a lot of people like it, bro. So
wait, I wouldn't bother. This is like, what's the point?
What you how did you get into boxing as a kid then, bro? How did you get into that?
Right, do you know? So basically, I it was I used to box originally at the old Borough Club where Tamar. Cause I see Tam was on it the other day. Yeah. I used to see him out there when I was a kid because they used to have it. It was
because he had the club. He had the one I think, didn't he? The Elton Boys Club.
Yorkshire Grey, yeah, Yorkshire Grey. That's why I used to box there. Yeah.
What was it called before Elton Boys?
It's Elton Boxing Club, but it was the Borough Club was where the gym was.
Okay.
But mate, it was so old.
Sorry,
like,
yeah,
mate,
the football
downstairs.
yeah,
all the fruit machines were downstairs, and then like.
I remember him down in the bar years ago. I remember.
Dust.
Yeah,
it's good. But no, mate,
who was the trainer? Barrett, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Steve Barrett.
Steve Barrett, that's it.
Steve Barrett.
Good trainer, mate.
Yeah, he was good, man. But no, mate, I was just rubbish at football.
Sorry?
I was just rubbish at football, so I thought I've got to try it.
Do something. Do you know what? I used to go there and watch them kids spar, and they used to go to war on each other up there. Well, like some other gyms, they'd spar, but they'd hold back, mate. They'd be fucking throwing proper full-blown cannons. It weren't like, and he used to go like, that's what it's like in a fight.
Normal, mate. Trust me. Mate, I remember we used to get some clubs would come watch a spar and there'd be parents there and that, yeah. Mate, when we was kids, mate, I was about 13, 14, mate. We was hammering, standing with your hands up, mate, just punching the life out of each other. You couldn't do it in a lot of the clubs now. Mate, you couldn't do it in a lot of the clubs, mate. Sometimes, like, if you started moaning, you had to stay in there. You had to stay in there.
You didn't, and then they put you in different weight classes and all, wouldn't they? I see like be like a skinny bud.
Yeah, so I remember Samuel Montague. That was a good little club. Samuel
I remember that.
Yeah, they was actually close. They was close to us.
Yeah, they weren't too far. Yeah, I boxed for the Lynn when I was a kid. You know the Lynn?
Lynn, very good club.
Yeah, good club, mate, back in the day and all. And then Fisher. I started off at Fisher as a kid, and I went over to the Lynn. It was good.
That's where Ted was, Fisher. Ted Cheeseman.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
good. That was a blinding.
We used to
go sparring down at Fisher. Sparred like there's a good few good. Oh, mate, he's got to stop writing these comments, mate. He fucking makes me laugh.
What are they saying?
Look, read that. They used to make you box naked at Montague. Fucking hell. Such a child. Love it though. But yeah, no, we sparred Joe McCorry. He was a good, he's a good pro. Danny Carr.
You sparred all them, yeah?
And Ted. Yeah, when I was young, when I was like a kid, we're completely different weights now. But I mainly sparred Joe McCorry as you spar.
I worked with like Sam Webb years ago when he was coming up, British champion. He was a good boxer, mate. He was he could have been. I think he should have gone a lot further, Sam. He was so talented, mate. One of the best British boxers.
Man. See this sport. There's so many like things that get in the way of it. Do you remember Junior Witter? He was a bin man, wasn't he? Yeah. He was an actual bin man, but like it's like so. You know what I mean? It's so many things with that sport that are getting in the way because it ain't like other things. A lot of them have still just got normal jobs. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Sam, I remember Sam, mate. He was super fit. I used to go and watch, go to train with him and that sometimes with L. Smith and that. And go out there. Sam would get up in the morning. You've done. I used to do plastering when I was a kid as well. It was fucking hard work. He'd spend 8 hours a day plastering. Come home, do a 2-hour session with Al. Go home, have his dinner, then go for an hour run. Yeah. Like an hour sprint. It was fit as fuck. Then he'd do that 7 days a week. He was fucking so fit.
That's what I mean, mate.
It was you don't see the hard work they put in, mate. You know, there's no beers and nothing. Dedication.
I remember, like even as a kid, I remember because the NABCs, NACYPs are called now, used to always be in January. So we'd the Christmas meal, we're all family around that, having a laugh, and I'd sit there, have a little shitty plate of like just about one potato, one bit of meat, and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's that little dedication that you don't
see it.
Don't see. And that's with anything though, isn't it? With anything, man. Like, because people feel like, do you know? For example, I obviously I love my house music, I love music and stuff. So I thought I'd love to sort of learn to DJ and that, right? But they make it look so effortless, and people go, "Boy, they're only pressing play, mate." I swear on my life, one of the hardest things I've ever seen. Like what goes behind that? Who would know? Yeah. I years ago, I thought you just press play and that's it, go, mate.
That was it. Yeah.
It's so hard.
Getting the timing right, dropping it in. God. I've tried it on vinyls back in the day. It took me fucking about a day just to drop one in. It's fucking hard work. Yeah, but it's a lot. But people that are good at something make it look easy. Like, do you know what I mean? It's always the same thing. So I play guitar. And people go, "Okay, make it look so easy." But I've been playing since I was 11. I've done the work. You know what I mean? I put the hours in, and that's what a lot of it is. Sorry.
Can you play guitar?
Yeah, mate. I read it on the guitar. I've been playing since I was 11, son. Yeah. I was in
another
bands
fucking.
all through the 90s, touring up and down the country and all that.
You're
Brilliant,
joking.
mate. Me in the air, dude. It's all like
Fuck off.
Oasis era,
Mate,
wasn't it?
I went and bought a guitar. That was another little foul thing I done.
Do you
Bought a
sing?
guitar, but I played it for a week and went, a bit hard that.
A bit hard.
No, it was hurting my hands. My hand, like, the top, the front,
Yeah,
the rock solid.
What? Did you get an acoustic?
Yeah, acoustic guitar.
Don't
Yeah,
do it. This is why people fucking give
it's
up.
in there. I want to go and get it really, but it's in there.
The problem with an acoustic is if you're learning, is exactly what you said. You can't put your you can't push your fingers down, so you end up cutting your fingers and all that.
Really
You know what I mean?
hurt, man.
You need to get an electric guitar. Everyone, like all dads, go and buy their kids an acoustic, thinking it's going to be easy. It's fucking hard. The electric ones have got finished strings, are easier to press down, it's less easier access.
Yeah.
So who wants to learn the guitar, get electric. Don't go and get an acoustic.
Yeah, don't get an
Do you sing, Jack? Can you sing?
Well, right. I'm gonna just say this, yeah.
Go on.
This happens quite often now. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Or sometimes, no one. I'm not known as a singer. I promise you, sometimes I'll sing something. I go, that was actually alright. Fuck, that was alright.
That was
You know what I mean? You ever
Yeah.
when you're in the car and you sing and you go, fuck me, that was brilliant. That was really good. Or in the shower and I think I'm really good. And then what happens is you turn the sort of background music off and realise I'm shit. So, there's been times I've scared a few people with it, and I thought, yeah, listen to this, a little tone. Tease them with it. Let them think, oh, can he sing? Let them think.
Yeah.
I want people to think, can he sing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't think, no, he can't, but he may be.
So to the questions, all I got is Jack, you're cute. Jack, you're salt. That's it. We'll shut them back down again.
Then. What's the questions thing?
That was it. There's a little. I don't know if you can see it on. There's like two little like question mark. I might just have them because it's on mine. I don't know. Like little question mark thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're cute.
Oh no, I haven't got that.
No, you got that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Look like when your mum's on FaceTime. Then hang on, they start doing that, don't they?
So what's the plan for the future, brother? When you get out of it, what's the plan for what's the vision for your next goal, mate? What you got lined up? I know you got your boxing. What's your sort of? You got any goals you want to achieve, Jack?
Yeah, So I love working with Ultimate Boxer and doing the presenting work on BT Sport, and it's just something that I'm comfortable talking about, and I want to be
involved.
Really, I want to be like, that's my thing. If people go, fuck me, and he good at that. Do you know what I mean? So and just with the boxing, I want to. I've said since I first put on a pair of gloves, mate, I want to have at least box as a pro at some point. Yeah, I will do it. I will do it. So I need to concentrate on that, get fit, and just fit everything. Because when I'm fit, I don't do silly things, and I can be an idiot. Trust me, and I do stupid things, and then do you know what I do? I beat myself up for it for ages. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I need to stop doing that. But like, with the boxing and like the TV work with BT Sport, that is what I want to do, and I want to continue to do that because I love it and I enjoy it, and I can just see myself like. I don't know. I could see myself being like a permanent fixture for years on in and around that.
Well, that's like Jamie O'Hara. I worked with Jamie O'Hara that played for Tottenham, and we worked with him on the minds and stuff about moving forward and creating goals. And he started visualising every day, being on TalkSport more, up in like being on Sky. And it was like the next year, he's just flown at it. Do you know what I mean? And he's come so far with it now. Do you know what I mean? He's just so focused. That's what he wants to do. And that's what I think you've got to put your energy there. Energy flows where the attention goes. As soon as you start, like now, having thoughts every day, everything gets made twice. You know what I mean? It's going to get created outside as long as you become fucking obsessed with visualising.
You know what? With the visualising thing, because it's like because now I'm aware of it. I know categorically that it works without a shadow of a doubt. It happens and it does work. But now it's hard because now I am conscious of it and I know about visualization. I find myself, you've got to force yourself to do it, and you get annoyed if you don't do it, kind of. You know what I mean? It becomes like a game in your own head. It's mad. But the reason I know it works is before I knew any of this stuff. This is like when I first ever started work and things like that. I just little things I do. Like when I was doing sales, I printed off a lead sheet. I put this picture of this Rolex on that I wanted. Yeah. But I didn't know what visualization was, but I'm actually doing it. Every day I write a new lead sheet out and I've got the Rolexes on it, Rolex on there. I'd like look at them all day, look at the clothes I wanted, look at things. And then, lo and behold, I've had every single one of them things.
Everything you wanted.
Everything that I've physical little thing that you'd write out as a goal, I've had that, done it. But now I'm actually aware of visualization. I know how powerful it is and how it does work. It does work.
Definitely.
It does work. it's like you're playing a mind battle with yourself all the time. Like and then you
Definitely,
think,
bro.
oh shit, I didn't feel. And then because I know that negative thoughts minds can spiral. You got to quickly stop it, and you're aware of it and stuff. But mate, with the visualization, them years of doing it without knowing, and there was even been times actually, like where something's happened or I've bought something and I've gone fuck, and then I remember and I thought about
thinking about it.
I just did like and it's like I knew I was going to have that one. I just knew I didn't know how or why or when. I knew at some point I was going to get it.
And that's the thing. This is the
and
thing.
there's no limit to it. Whatever you want, isn't it?
It is. That's exactly it, mate. And that's exactly it. It's knowing that you're going to have it and not worry about how to get it. I think that's the main trick that people struggle with. They think of what they want, then they try figuring out how they're going to get it, and that's when you start changing your focus onto what you don't want. You got to stay focused to your goals. You know what I mean?
I suppose people start thinking, "Oh, I want that house. Oh, but I better not do that." Like,
or how much money am I going to get? Am I going to afford it? Am I going to save for the deposit? But am I going to do that and pay the car at the same time? And they start creating doubt, and in the end, they forget about it. They don't focus on the house. They never fucking get it. So when I say everything gets made twice, you don't just think it once and it gets made twice. You have to keep repeating it, like what you said. You keep seeing yourself there. Keep seeing yourself there. And it's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a part of the brain called the reticular activating system. It's a group of neurons at the bottom of the brain that works as a filtering system. So it's like, I don't know, if you go buy a new car, everywhere you go, you see that fucking. You got blue water, there's one in the car park. You go in your mum's, there's one down on the neighbour's drive. You keep seeing this car, then you go and buy the car, and then you stop seeing it. You know what I mean? You start visualising your next car a few years later. But that's the reticular activating system. Yeah, it's a part of group of neurons of what you focus on. So it's like the science behind the law of attraction, if you like. So what I got there? Can you answer some questions? Go on, throw some in there for him. I'll open them up. Let's have a little look what we've got, bro.
But if you look, all like successful people and like multi-million billionaires, they all believe in this stuff.
But they live by it, mate. They
do. They really do, man.
Well, this is the thing with the reticular activating system. If anyone's listening, fucking Google it. Yeah, it's a fact. It's science that proves it to be true. It ain't like law of attraction. So I believe in it. I don't believe in it. This proves that this is the visualizations are creating the intelligence for you to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I spoke to lots of any millionaire billionaire you speak to. You know, we looked at that video a few months ago, like Conor McGregor, didn't we? And you know, he's another one. He says it out loud. He don't give a shit. Do you know what I mean? He said I was in Ireland. I love one of his stories. He said he was in Ireland. Yeah. He said I was driving around in Ireland in a busted up piece of shit of a car, rusted up. He said I had to push start it to start, like bump start it. It didn't even start. Yeah, the fucking alternator was gone. I bump started it. He said in my head, as I'll be driving down the street, I'll be driving a soft top Bentley around beautiful California.
So he don't say no.
Says, now I am driving.
He's seen it.
Yeah, he kept seeing it all the time. Even everyone else would think he was a fucking nutter if he was to tell him that's what he was doing. But in his head, he'd be visualising palm trees, pissing down in fucking Ireland through the hills. But in his head, and now he's got loads of fucking, you know, he's got his soft top Bentley.
He's got Bentleys coming out of his arse.
And then you watch his fights, he predicts how he's going to knock him out. It's a third round knockout, mark my word. And he goes, well, first round knockout. And, you know, 80% of the time, he's bang on the buttons, you know what I mean? And when you talk to anyone successful, they think in vision first, in that area where they're successful. Then they think in self-talk. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the thing people got to get their fucking nuts around is stop self-talking to yourself. You've got to start practicing that visualization, you know what I mean? But
it's mad though, but that's my main thing. I just have little battles with myself every day. Like, don't, you know, I know all the things I want. I know at some point.
Yeah, it's a life. And
I think that's the most important thing is actually because I think that some people when they start getting into visualization and law of attraction and stuff like that, when they start getting into it, they just think that it's, I don't know. They forget the belief thing. They just think if I start feeling of that, oh yeah, brilliant. It doesn't work like that, and then they get frustrated with it. But it's like actually just going, I know for a fact that I'm gonna have it, but just let it, and it will happen. Stay positive, and it just happens. It just happens. It's mad, and it does. I know things. I'm not like one of them superstitious people and that, yeah, but like. It's physically happened to me, man. And sometimes, honestly, there's been times, like, especially a couple of years ago after coming off that TV show and all the stuff that happened. Yeah. At the time, I sat there and talked to my mum and I went, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. So things about the conversations I've had in the past and things that people have said to me in the past, I knew at some point that was going to happen.
And it's like Muhammad Ali, innit? You talk about boxing. Muhammad Ali, 18 years old, what you're saying now. He spoke as if it was already happened. When it wasn't, he'd go, I am the greatest. He won the Olympics in 1960. He's still a fucking amateur. And he's shouting, I'm the greatest. I'm the next heavyweight champion of the world. I'm the greatest boxer this world's ever going to see. And people thought, he's a fucking nutcase. Who do you think he is? And if anyone thinks he's the greatest...
to win. He weren't hoping to win. He expected to win, mate.
That's what I said to him in that Olympics. He was visualising himself being the greatest boxer that ever lived in the Olympics. It's exactly what you said. He expected to win the Olympics. He weren't trying to win it. He was fucking visualising through the Olympics. Do you know what I mean? He already won the Olympics. It wasn't a surprise to him. Do you know what I mean? It's mad. Yeah. I love it, didn't you? I love the fucking...
Mate, I just like... But I do honestly sometimes sit there like... And I just think like, fucking... Like, it works, mate. But also, don't get me wrong, there's sometimes when... I go through a bit of a bad stage in my head. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's a lifetime thing. You can't do it all the time. Life kicks you in the nuts.
It doesn't. Things I want don't happen because I was too focused on
a billionaire told me this. This is gospel truth. I was in Dubai and a billionaire was talking about quantum physics, law of vibration, law of attraction. We're going to fucking deep fucking gumbo. He's a clever cunt. And he said about visualize. He likes to visualize at night. He's Lamborghinis, he's whatever fucking cars he visualized. I'd always done it when I went to bed. I'd be sick. I couldn't sleep when our brains are active. He always visualised at night before he fell asleep. He said, every car I visualised, just like you said about it goes. He said, every car, about everything, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, Ferraris, you fucking name it. I've done a lot. And we was talking, and do you know how people don't get what they want? You hit the note, you sort of trigger me off here, talking about when people don't believe. He said, because they can look at a vision board or something, and they can close their eyes and they visualise their goal. And they could really even be practicing the belief of feeling what it's like to be driving that car, yeah? He said, but what they do wrong is, this is where they go wrong, they care too much.
And they concentrate on wanting it rather than having it.
This is it. Because he said, this is exactly it, Jack. Yeah? He said, they care too much. And I was thinking, what the fuck's he talking about, care, right? He's obviously he's a fucking billionaire. He knows I don't really care too much. I think you've got to be passionate, bro. He went, yeah, you've got to be passionate. He went, but you can care too much. I went, explain it. He went, well, what you do is people visualise their goal, and they'll sit there for 5-10 minutes, whatever. They'll open their eyes and they'll go, how long is it going to take? How much money am I going to need? What if it don't work? What's my B plan? He said, as soon as you ask a question and start talking, you've shifted your vibration to attraction to doubt.
To wanting it.
You've had 10 minutes of attraction and the rest of the day you're in a vibration of doubt. He said, cool, you ain't going to fucking get nothing. He said, you've got to visualise it. Then mind your own fucking business. Like you said, just
get on with whatever you're doing.
Yeah, just crack on, mate. And that really resonated with me, that did. You know what I mean? Because I'd sometimes do that. I'd visualise stuff and think, yeah, but say if it goes wrong, I can see this goal. And you have to let go.
Oh, mate.
It's keeping it easy.
You want it, but it's like you're wanting it, you're just bringing more want.
More want.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's just now, honestly, I've just relaxed about it. Mate, fuck it, I'm going to be a multi-millionaire, I know, whenever it's happening. Yeah. I know it. I'll talk as if I am to people sometimes. I'll say, like, when I'll go, like, yeah, when I've got this car, when I do this, or when I talk out, like, it's just like it's casual. People look at you like you're nuts. I don't care.
And people think you're nuts. They think, yeah, we ain't got that fucking £1 million yet. You ain't got 2 million.
Wait, bro.
But yeah, it's all coming, mate. They just can't see it. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But all this stuff, though, man, I'm big on it. And again, I'm not like a like meditate spiritual person, but the law of attraction thing and law of vibration, so I'm massive on that because I've seen it happen to myself.
Of course
in a big way. Like, I never. If you told me that when I did first start working at 15, 16, whatever, I'd have gone, shut up. Like, what are you talking about? But then I've just been doing it ever since. Like even the little things, like it just works in any. It doesn't matter. Like you can be as big as you want. Like I think.
Did you have visions of visualising Love Island before you went there? Was you already seeing yourself as a?
Mate, I just knew, like, I wasn't, in my office where I used to work with, we just all used to have, like, such lark, we used to just banter the whole day, yeah, and everyone used to just say, God, mate, you'd be jokes on, like, the telly, on a TV programme, or, like, one of them reality shows. They just used to say it to me all the time, yeah, and then I'd start thinking about it, I go, actually, that would be quite jokes, and I used to watch these programmes.
Putting a vision in your head. Yeah.
And then I just thought, then once I in my head, back 2 years before that, when it will happen, I wouldn't sit there like, because some people like want to be famous and they want to apply for every show. I've never done that. Like, I didn't apply for Love Island. They messaged me and said, look, would you like to come? I just sort of knew it was going to happen because I was wrapped up in working and doing whatever and birds and that. So I wasn't thinking, oh, this is my thing, but I just knew. I knew. And then,
just see
mate,
it,
imagine I'm
yeah.
sitting there at the desk, mate, and then, oh, do you want to come for an audition? I said no. First of all, I went, no, I thought it was a wind up. I thought it was winding me up. And then they messaged me again because I knew it was going to happen. It's mad. Trust me.
Fucking
Weird.
brilliant. How was it when you come out? I bet you was just life must have just changed like that, bruv. It must have just gone.
Mate, I was like, it was just the only way I could describe that is surreal. Like you can't.
But yeah.
It's mad,
Yeah.
and like it's mad. It's mad because I see people like us. They go on like just normal people. Like they go on like reality shows and stuff, and then come out, and then all of a sudden like everybody knows you. It's mad because we didn't plan for it. Like you're not one of the people that just always wanted fame or went to acting school and their aim was I'm going to be a top actor. I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to be this. Which I mean, I worked as a normal job, mate. People in there had just normal jobs. Like they didn't think of these things, and then all of a sudden you're put there. It's like, mate, you got to deal with a whole new
environment,
world of people, and like all just the people are different in that world. Everyone's different.
Yeah,
Everything's different. You know, you can't even go like. You know what I mean? You're sitting there, I used to like going and have something to eat on my own all the time. I loved it. I'd sit there and I'd like look at my phone and just be on my own. But yeah, you go on your own. It's people like look at you like, what is he on his own for? And then just film you. Sit there, just film you. It's mental, madness. But it is what it is. But like everyone's like, I've never had any like. Everyone's been lovely with me. Like I've never like you hear about these horror stories sometimes. And, people get trolled and abuse shouted at them and that. I've never had any of that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm lucky, and I know it does happen to people for no reason. People do sometimes just be like,
Yeah, you get haters out there. And you
just literally haters, mate. Obviously, I get the odd like message like on.
But you know what, mate? I've been saying to a lot of celebs this week. I've been speaking to saying that people that are hating on you, they're just only jealous because you can only be jealous of someone you're looking up to. So why would you have that anger to put some bad energy out there? You've got to they've got something in themselves they need to fucking sort out. It ain't your problem. They're just, just let them hold their own shit and ignore them, innit?
And you're right. You're right. I've never been jealous of anyone and things like that. But you feel like, if you look at like, oh, I'd love a mother like that, or I'd love a car, that sort of thing. So if they're saying things like that to me, then yeah, fuck it, man.
They're just looking fucking up at you, mate. So they're fuck them. Do you know what I mean?
If I get a little hater message next time, I might just write back thanks.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it.
Cheers,
Thank
bruv.
you. Yeah, you made me feel good. You made me feel good, mate.
Yeah.
And I've had things like that happen to me in my life. People turn on me for doing things, and I think if you're worried about me, that's a good thing. Because I've never done this business before. Do you know what I mean? So it's good to put your mind in the right place. But yeah, mate, I appreciate you coming on, my son. Thank you very much. And anyone out there,
mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I let you down last time, mate. But like next time,
I know you have things happen.
Listen. I'm gonna be. I have to be reminded about 30 times. with anything.
It's this time. I don't know what the fucking day is, let alone the time.
I really don't.
But let's see if we've got one couple of questions, any normal ones, except for Jack, you're on Salt. Let's see. How did you get on Love Island? Someone said.
Well, I tell you, so how did I get on Love Island? So literally, I was just sitting down at work. Someone messaged me on Instagram, said, "Oh, do you want to come to an audition at ITV for a big show?" And I thought, probably not. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know. It was just, I thought that might be a wind-up. That was a thing. Then I sort of didn't reply. Then they said it again, and I went, "Oh, fuck it, I'll go." I didn't actually. Then I didn't go to the arranged one. I didn't go to it. I think I went out. I think I went out after work and didn't go to it, truthfully. And then I thought I forgot about it. And this is what I'm saying about having that little vision in the back. And then she messaged about a third time. Look, I know you didn't come, but honestly, you think you'd be gone. And I'm thinking, what? Like, this is mad. This is meant to happen. I went there, and then when I went to the audition, I speak to people about the process, and they said that they, it was weeks and weeks and weeks. That day, they said, "Oh, you need to come back tomorrow. You need to come back tomorrow." I went back tomorrow, and then they said you were going to be on the starting lineup. It all happened so fast. There was no build-up bit. There was no audition. It was just, we want you in. And then I didn't have time to process it. I was just like, shit.
Do you have to go in there a bit early, didn't you? A week early or something?
Yeah, a week. You go in a week early, and then you're just like,
no phones in it.
No phone, nothing, man. But like, there was a day. So so on the lockdown the week before. It was called lockdown. So it was in lockdown the week before Love Island, where you just have no phone. You just, because they do a press release in England, obviously, to say who's going on the show, but you don't need to know, because I know they want it to be so I don't know who's going on the show with me. So it's
Gotcha.
all fresh.
Yeah,
It's all fresh. It's all like genuine reactions to people, which is amazing. They're an amazing team of people as well. And I was sitting in like the little jacuzzi thing in the hotel stand. I also had no phone, and I not even had to read the paper, watch telly, nothing. And these girls were sitting there, and they all looked at me, and they went, "Oh my god!" And I'm thinking, "What? Like what? What are you looking at?"
We're looking at.
And it was like, "Oh my god, you're going Love Island, aren't you?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And they wanted to get a photo of me. I've not even been in it. It was just a picture of me in the paper. Going, "Oh, this kid's going on it." Some kid from South East
London. They clocked you already.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So that was the first ever thing, and that before I got in there, and it was petrifying. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was petrifying. I went, "Oh my god," you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, funny.
Sick, Jack. Sick. Did you mad. So when you got in there quickly, did you ever see yourself winning it as it was going on? Did you get to a point where like?
I'll be honest. People always ask this. You just don't. You have so much fun, and like you're in this new. It becomes like full reality, like it's full bubble, mate. Like in the end, like you'd have to. There was like a structure. You didn't have to do anything. Everything was done for you. The beds are made, clean. Like so, you just live in this bubble, just with these people, just purely talking. No, like sitting on your phone, like just chatting to people. So you don't think of it. And the advice they give us when you go in there, they just said, don't keep thinking what's going to happen next. They said just enjoy every moment in the moment, and you had the best time. And that's what you did. And that's what I did. And then whatever happened. And but do you know what I did visualize? I didn't because people were leaving every week and things like that. The one thing I did visualize, I thought, there's no way I'm leaving. I want to be here. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying this. So
that's what you kept saying.
Maybe that probably was the vision. I said, I'm staying here till the last day.
To the end,
I want to be here to the end because it's brilliant.
And in the end, you actually got to the fucking end. There's ending to the end. You know what I mean?
So, like, it's mad, man. But like that, I do. Do you know what people ask me all the time? Do you miss Love Island, mate? I miss it all the time. I think about it all the time. It's brilliant, man. Like that doesn't happen to people. And do you know what? As well, it's a conversation that I can only have with a select few people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you can go down the road and go, I'll talk about holidays with anyone. You can't. You can only talk to these certain people. And we all have I don't see everyone as much as what I'd like to. Everyone's busy doing their own thing and stuff like that. But I miss them all. Like, and I've got a special love for all them boys and girls that I was in there with. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a special bond. I do talk to them every now and then. Do you know what I mean? But like, I'll be honest. I wish I'd made more time to go and see people and things like that. But everyone's just doing their own thing. But like, I reckon
life catches up, doesn't it? Life takes over.
Yeah, and also it's one of those things that do you ever that thing? When you see someone from primary school, you might not have seen these people for 15 years, 20 years, right? But it's like you see them yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you don't need to see.
That's what it's like.
My pals, I don't see them all the time, but when we do, it's like we leave. It's like we just left off. We start taking the piss out of each other's mums and stuff. You know, like we're kids at school. We just don't. But as you say, you've got a certain few mates you can do that with, and you've got mates you take the piss with. You've got mates that are serious work with. But my old pals growing up with, it's like you've never fucking, you just left them from the last time you see them. You know what I'm saying?
Like this, and that's what it's like with all those people that I was on that show with, and it's a special bond, man. Especially with Alex, like Dr. Alex, mate. Like, you would never put me,
with
the kid from South East London, mate. Like, I was just running about, partying and things like that. With a medical doctor, and who's just got on so well, and talked it's mad. I'm trying to think Eo. Well, I love Eo. I absolutely love the kid.
Oh yeah, do his voice. I've heard you do it. You do his voice bang on.
Yeah, he's just everything's so chill, and it's like, come on, the universe, and it's like, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, and I promise you now, right? If you had put me with someone like in a pub or something, I'd go, oh God.
Do you know
what I mean?
Mate, yeah,
but now because I spent time with him, I love him. I could talk to that kid all day.
Blind,
it's mad, mate. Little things like that. And I just, and he said that was a special time, man. So in answer to people when they say, do you miss it? Yes, a lot. Trust me.
That's quality, mate. That's quality. Listen, I was gonna say, I do that thing. I'm an ambassador for Don't Suffer in Silence, and me and I've had a few comments. I look like Dapper. Someone said I look like a fat Dapper. I had someone the other day say I look like Dapper's dad. Fucking blinder, isn't it?
Right? You look wicked, mate.
Me and Dapper actually hosting a gala, a white party gala for Don't Suffer in Silence.
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale, anyone, if you want to get it. There's only 200 available. Yeah, me and Dappin will be hosting it, doing some comedy. I'm going to be doing some stage hypnosis on there, like the comedy stuff. Maybe people will lose their belly button and stuff. But we'll be, pushing mental health, awareness of
Hey,
mental
look,
health.
hey, Rob,
And
look, someone just said it's like that holistic retreat. That's your place.
that is my retreat, bro. Yeah. Who put that?
Yeah, someone just who's wrote that? Look, it's like that holistic retreat.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
actually your
That's
thing. I
my
just want to point
my
out.
retreat. Yeah, so I own a retreat called the Holistic Retreat out in Spain. So anyone wants to lose some weight, get a good mindset, spend a week working on yourself. We do water sports, mountain climb, like a bit of mountain climbing, bit of boxercise. We do,
I
come on
need
in.
to get. I need to get out there, man. Because
I
when
know we said about coming, didn't we?
or
Before,
whenever
mate.
you
We
can,
said
I suppose
about
whenever
coming
you can do
before.
it again, isn't it? It's just
We
whenever you can do
definitely
it.
get you on the one. You're going to come to the thing. It's that.
Yeah, in August. You know, you sent me the text me in August.
Yeah. Is it the 30th? Mark, are you online? I see Mark was there a minute ago. I think it was the 30th, wasn't it? 30th of August.
30th of August, definitely.
Don't suffer in silence page, guys. Go on there and have a look and get some tickets. It's going to be a blinder white party night. We've got 7 DJs, house DJs, hip hop DJs, R&B DJs, so comedians. It goes from free right into the early hours, and it's all going for mental health awareness. So thanks for coming, Jack, bro.
Sweet.
And,
Sweet.
yes, another one. Yeah, sweet. I think all the things are repeating from earlier. I think I've got
Yeah,
it.
let's don't touch it.
But I'll just see him. Where's he gone, Mark? The 30th of August, sweet, but bang on. But Jack, mate, thank you for your time, mate. Always a pleasure. You're such a nice fella, mate. You always got time for people.
Mate, listen, I'll WhatsApp you after this anyway, bro. Nice talking.
Get on the holistic retreat. I reckon we might be rolling by next few weeks. You might
listen. You let me know as soon as we can get out there. Realistically, tell me, and I'll be there. I wanted to go last time.
Yeah, mate, it'd be a blinder, mate. Get the fitness back in and the mind focus and
hopefully there's some fit birds that go. Like, let's be honest. I'm only human.
90% of them are birds, so you'll be sweet.
Yeah, I'm lovely. Listen, don't invite any other boys.
You know, man. I've never seen so many birds throw themselves at someone on there.
Listen, I want to be the only geezer on this retreat. When I get there, I'll act like I'm all gutted. I'll go, no fellas, no. Bollocks.
God, yeah. All right, then. I suppose I'll have to talk to you. Yeah. Do you hear that, girls? Get on the holistic retreat.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Thanks, Jack, mate. Love you, fella.
Love you, mate. See you later.
I'll see you soon, Jack. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Bye.
What a lovely guy, eh? Proper good fella, mate, Jack. So yeah, keep yourself in good spirits. Look after each other. Keep yourself fucking visualizing throughout this time. You've got a lot, there's lots to move into the future with, And if you want to come and work on your mind and your body, look at the Holistic Retreat. I've got a page, the Holistic Retreat _ on Insta. The website's www.theholisticretreat.com, and it's going to be a great thing for people after this is all over to reset yourself. Work on body, mind, and soul. But anyway, keep fucking visualizing. Keep yourself focused to the future, and I look forward to seeing you this evening. I'm online with Dean Gaffney from EastEnders, and he was in Celebs Go Dating the other week. I love Dean, another gentleman. He's been to my retreat as well. So yeah, look forward to seeing you this evening at 7 o'clock, gang. So God bless you all. Have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine. See you later.